Podium Studio.
Naga City and Legazpi City were among the fast-growing cities in the Philippines. Both city recorded history dates back from the Spanish colonization period. Naga City is dubbed as the heart of Bicol, the center of commerce and industry, and the only independent component city in the region, while Legazpi was dubbed as the Queen and the Gateway City of South Luzon. Legazpi was the major economic hub in the region, and the regional center of national offices. But before we go to the statistics, let's look back at the history of foundation of the two cities. Naga was founded in 1575 as the Nueva Cáceres, and chartered Royal Crown City of Spain in 1595, officially named Naga in 1919, but reduced to municipality status. After World War II, Naga regained cityhood in 1948, and became an independent component city later on. In the year 1616, Legazpi was known as the Pueblo de Albay, the capital of the old province. The old Legazpi port also served as the anchorage of the ships during the Philippine-Mexican trade. In 1892, Legazpi, for the first time, was chartered into a city under the Spanish government, and reduced as a town during the Americans, became a city again in 1948, and finally chartered in 1959. Let's compare the number of figures between Naga and Legazpi. Let's begin with the geography of both cities. Naga is located within the province of Camarines Sur, with a total land area of 84.48 square kilometers, surrounded on all sides by forests and by rich agricultural and fishing areas. Included in its territory is Mount Isarog, a declared protected national park. Legazpi is on the coastal eastern portion of the province of Albay. From north to south, the city spans approximately 29 kilometers. From east to west, the narrowest portion is about 3 kilometers, the urban district, while the widest is about 15 kilometers. Legazpi is double the size of Naga, with a total land area of 153.70 square kilometers. Population. Decades before at present time, Legazpi was the most number of population compared to Naga way back from 2000s. Population of present time based on the 2020 census, Naga has 209,170 of population data, which is now too close with Legazpi City with a population data of 209,503 based on the same census 2 years ago. Transportation. The means of mass public transportation of both cities are the same, from bus, train, tricycles, taxis, and e-trikes. Naga has an airport, as well as Legazpi. The only difference is, Legazpi can accommodate international flight from its new airport, and one of the advantage of Legazpi is its seaport, catering domestic and foreign cargo vessels. Cities of Naga and Legazpi were the main tourist destination in their respective provinces. Naga charm is a pilgrimage city, and its interesting tourist destinations make it one of the most visited cities in the Philippines, from old churches built during the Spanish colonial era, to pristine Mount Isarog Natural Park. The Mayon volcano, with its perfect cone, is still the main tourist attraction in Legazpi and in the Bicol region. Before the pandemic in 2019, a total of 1.27 million tourists visited this capital city of Albay, which is higher than the 1.25 million figure in 2018, foreign and local tourists combined. Both cities have a lot of hotel suites that can accommodate large number of tourists, and restaurants, serving Filipino and local food to enjoy. Education. Legazpi is a center of education in the Bicol region. It is home to 2 universities, Bicol University and University of Santo Tomas, and a number of colleges and technical vocational schools. While Naga has the 4 largest universities in the Bicol region, University of Nueva Cáceres, University of Santa Isabel, Ateneo de Naga University, the Southeast Asian University of Technology, and Naga College Foundation, one of the prominent schools in Naga. The city is also the home of several colleges. Naga and Legazpi were among the fast-growing cities in the country, and both city relies much on electric and water services, needed to utilize the daily life of its people and businesses. Naga is powered by Casarico 2, powering with an estimate of 40,000 household, and about 1,000 commercial businesses. Rates may depend upon the electric shortages, and demand, or fuel price hike. Power rate for residential is about 12 pesos and 0.7 cents, while the commercial is on an average rate of about 10 to 11 and 20 cents per kilowatt hour. Legazpi City is generated by Epic. It has almost same average power needed on its city with Naga. The only difference is its generation charge price. Legazpi residential rate is about 13 pesos, 11 for high voltage and 12 pesos and 50 cents on low voltage commercial rates. To compare, Naga rates costs cheaper. Water rates charges between the two cities, you can see the difference. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and please subscribe. Now, on the final part of this video, let's see some data of the economy of Naga and Legazpi. Sources of data, based on reliable sites, that you can find on the internet. Back in the year 2020, Naga recorded an expenditures, with a total estimate of 1.293 billion pesos, and Legazpi with 1.061 billion pesos. In terms of liabilities, Naga has a worth of more than 718 million pesos, and Legazpi has a worth of more than 629 million pesos. In terms of assets, or resources, Naga has the biggest assets in the region. Compare from Legazpi City, Naga has an estimate of 5.5 billion pesos, while Legazpi has an estimate of 4.4 billion pesos of assets. Poverty incidence. Poverty is measured in different ways by different bodies, both governmental and non-governmental. In the 2018 data, Naga City has a 9.2% of poverty incidence, compared to Legazpi City with a higher percentage of 13.78%. In terms of revenue, Legazpi City takes the lead in the whole region. Based from the data of 2020, Legazpi has an estimate revenue of 1.5 billion pesos, while Naga turned into the second spot, having a revenue worth 1.3 billion pesos. Naga City and Legazpi City were among the best places to invest in business in the Philippines. With a growing urban population, low crime index, and a safe city, people are friendly and approachable. Banks are everywhere, health services and facilities, fresh markets. One of the best is the low cost of living. Please don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching.
Studio.